word. Dressed in all black like T'Challa. If you want static, I'm like sinking Dr. Voodoo, combining genetic magic, causing storms, only bumble.
Yo, welcome back, fellow knowledge seekers. It's My Comics busting through your speakers. I'm your host, Frankie J, along with Midnight Assassin, and Dave Wesley is back on the track. Man, how y'all,
yes, sir.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Oh, good.
I'm chilling, man. I just crushed two strawberry shortcake creamsicles real fast. You know, so I'm feeling real good about myself right now.
Hey, yeah, he's feeling real good.
I'm feeling real good about myself. Let me deal with this cotton mouth real fast.
All right, so we're gonna do this again, and because Dave Wesley is a stickler about time. All right, 1 hour. 1 hour. We in
1 hour.
and we out of this thing. All right, and in this 1 hour, this 1 hour, we're gonna be concentrating on DC to answer the question of who will save the DCEU. Because if you don't know, now you know. This past Saturday, they dropped their fandom trailer for all the movies and the upcoming things that they're coming out with. So, of course, that's brought us to the idea of let's go on ahead and discuss it. But before we begin, you know, we got to start with a word from our sponsor. Who should I start with? Who should I start with as a word from our sponsor? Eenie?
You!
Eenie.
You. Hey, you already know.
Grey's Anatomy has 18 seasons. Your little in-game Marvel, your little Lokis, and your little what-if episodes cannot compete with the longest running shows that I have, and that is Grey's Anatomy.
Woman, you out of your mind. You know what I'm saying? Marvel Comics been out this thing doing this thing since 1939. 1939. You know what I'm saying? All y'all doing your little hospitals, having a little bit of sex, saving a little bit of lives, performing a little bit of surgeries. Marvel Comics, we don't save the world. You know what I'm saying? We don't save the universe. We don't save the multiverses. You know what I'm saying? Can you count the number of series we had since 1939? 1, 2, 100, 400, 1,000 series.
Your little comic book shows. Comic book shows.
Your little hospital gonna run out of people to have sex with?
Whatever. Don't overtalk me on my show.
Oh my God!
Hey, I tried to throw my hand into the funny book. I ain't good at y'all, but that's an actual argument. That's an actual conversation. Going how happens.
No, man. That shouldn't be an argument. Like Grey's Anatomy. Look, Grey's Anatomy ended for a reason. It was trash. Like
Grey's Anatomy ain't ended.
It should. It ended when I stopped watching it. In my mind, it ended when after I watched like 4 or 5 episodes, I felt like it got canceled right there when I stopped watching it. It was the same thing over and over again. Like I just can't deal with it. And comic books, people might say, "Oh, it's the same thing. Superhero saves the world," but there's always an underlying story that's going on. You know, and Grey's Anatomy is not the same.
I'm trying to figure out something. I should have practiced this before. Anyways, that wasn't meant for that.
Right.
I was trying to make them big. All right. Anyway.
No, you gotta drag it. So you go to the one that you had it before, where it shows me on the side with a Midnight Assassin, and then you click on me and pull me over. Yeah, there you go.
Man, thank you. You the man. All right.
There it is.
Look. So, what are your thoughts on this?
Oh, I can't really speak on it. I ain't never watched Grey's Anatomy.
See, exactly.
I've seen those arguments before. I'm like, you know, like they like The Bachelorette or whatever. I'm like, yo, I mean, these comic book movies is off the chain. Like, these are better.
And they're original. They're original, man. Yeah. They're original. You know, these are original stories. And that's the part that I hate, you know, trying to talk with people that don't even understand like comic culture or blurred culture, like black nerd culture, stuff like that. Like, I hate talking with them about it because they don't understand that the stories you're seeing are not direct rips from the comic books. These stories getting told are different artists' interpretation of characters in a completely different universe in which different laws of physics apply and all of this stuff. Because if the MCU is a direct rip from the comic books, Black Widow wouldn't be dead. Damn. He got violent over there.
What's going on?
Hey, and there's a funny thing. Hey, comic books, they also do stories on domestic violence too. So,
is everything okay over there? Need help?
Bro, you straight? You straight, dog?
You good?
I'm
You straight? You straight, dog?
Give me the password.
So let's go ahead and get to the subject. Who will save the DCEU? And we already got some people on here that are already saying it doesn't need saving. Like Joker. But when we compare DCEU to Marvel, here's why Marvel movies are so much more successful than DC. According to a DC writer, comic book movies have been dominating the box office for over a decade now. Since Iron Man hit theaters in 2008, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has made over $22 billion worldwide.
Yeah.
All right. Coming in a close second with DCEU and is less. So, of course, you know, some people might feel like they don't need saving, but at the same time, if they didn't need saving, why are they releasing so many movies? Would you like to comment on that?
Yeah, I think it's because competition. They're just trying to make money. They're trying to compete, and like right now, like, you know, as far as production, the writing, like, you know, everything when it comes to Marvel, like storytelling, like they got the formula down. And DC, for some reason, they're just like slipping. I mean, you're looking at stuff on HBO Max and different things, and like the story's a little off. Now they got I don't know, it's like the what was it, Peacemaker, like from Suicide Squad. I don't know if that's part of DCEU or if they're like saying it is or isn't, but I'm hoping that's gonna like be something like really good. I seen the preview for it. It looks like it, but sometimes, like, you know, like DC, you know, kind of like with CW, got this thing where they kind of like bring it down, and you kind of like feel like,
Okay. Perfect. Dave?
I mean, the go-to answer is Superman's going to save the DCEU. But I honestly believe that if they want to save their ability to continue to make movies and actually compete with Marvel, the only person that should be able to save the DCEU is Dr. Fate. Just saying, man.
Oh, I don't want to even ask why. But
so that way he could blink it out of existence, because none of us want it anymore.
All right. Oh my god.
No, but on a serious note, I was being serious. Dr. Fate is the only thing that can save the DCEU. And the reason that I say that is he's a stronger version of Doctor Strange with a better backstory, right? He's rooted in Egyptian culture, so it brings in your Black fans, your Blurred fans, the same way that Black Adam is about to come in. They can tie Dr. Fate to Black Adam in some way, like Black Adam's powers are pulling from the realm of chaos, not the realm of order. So that makes him a natural enemy. They put in Shazam in there as well, that has the same power set. Back him up with Dr. Fate.
Hold on now. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. Don't hold that knowledge.
I got you.
We're gonna go back to something else that you said. We're gonna talk about you said Superman, and
right.
A lot of people think Superman can save the DCEU and the comic book part of DC. And what they've done is decided to actually bring Superman's son into the fold, being the new Superman, and they're going to bring him out, and he's going to come out of the closet and actually say that he's bi. Now, before we get into this subject, I want to say that this topic was brought to us from a close family member father-in-law. He said, "Hey, y'all want to discuss that on the show today?" I was like, great idea. So I want to give a shout out to Wilbur Warfield. All right. All right.
All right. Wilbur Warfield.
All right, now who want to get into this first? Who want to throw their 2 cents in? Oh, okay. All right, let's go.
I think it's noble, but I think it's unnecessary at the same time, right? Like, it's noble because representation matters, right? And seeing a hero like that in the case of Superman is amazing. You know what I'm saying? And it bodes well because Jonathan Kent is a blend of Kryptonian DNA and human DNA. So it's a blending of 2 worlds. So it makes sense that he's bisexual because of the blending of 2 worlds kind of thing. I think some of these publications, DC included, are doing things to try to make people upset, right? I honestly believe that. I believe that there are those Superman purists that are going to be like, how can you do this? This the same way that they did with the original Green Lantern. Scott, what was his name? Alan Scott. They did the same thing when they made him gay. You know what I mean? They just kind of came out with it. I think it's great. I think it's going to be awesome for the bisexual community to see someone with the power set like Jonathan Kent has. I think that the move, while may have been noble, probably is going to cause a little tension, but that's necessary if you're going to shake up a fan base and possibly draw some people in. So that's my take on it.
All right. Do you want to get in on this Midnight Assassin?
I mean, I'm just gonna piggyback off what he said. I mean, back him up. I mean, it makes sense. Like, instead of choosing Superman, they went with Jonathan Kent. So it's like, it's like Superman already has his story. They're taking Jonathan Kent and they're creating like another story with that. Like, so I'm curious to see where it's gonna go. I think it's a good thing. I think it gives representation to that community, like that specific, I'll say bisexual, like, because I know, like, even with other people in that community, like, a lot of people have problems with bisexual because they go both ways and stuff. But I'm just like, hey, let's see how they carry this story out. Let's see what issues come up. Like, are they going to bring up like that tension with other people within the community because they go both ways? Like, I'm curious how they go tell that story. So yeah, I think it's a good thing.
I just hope they do it well. I hope they do justice by it. You know what I mean? Like, because there's nothing worse than making a character gay, bisexual, trans, or whatever just for the sake of doing it, right? Because that doesn't give representation to that audience. It doesn't. It's just you're placating them. You know what I mean? So, like, take case in point, right? Iceman, right? They came out and made Bobby Drake gay, right? And I loved it because it made perfect sense. Bobby Drake has never had a successful female relationship. Throughout all of comics, he's never had a successful female relationship. So future Bobby Drake comes back, tells younger Bobby Drake, dude, you're gay. That's why. So stop hurting these women. You're going to keep doing this until you realize it. So they made it, they wrapped it in the lore, you know what I'm saying? Which made it make sense because then it made you want to go and read his story and say, well, damn, yeah, that relationship did jack up. That relationship did jack up. So it made the character interesting and added depth to them. If they just make him bisexual so that they can make him kiss boys and girls inside of the comic books, but they never deal with the turmoil that causes within his life, then it's pointless. I just hope they do the story justice.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, I agree with you guys on the representation. And then, of course, people are going to be mad. But, I mean, the comic books got to be a reflection of society.
Yeah.
All right?
It takes life.
Right. Imitates life. It's got, and that's how you get more readers involved. So, if you're a diehard Superman fan and Superman got a family, you know, of 2-3 kids, I mean, given some of the situations now, one of them going to be bi.
Yeah. And not just that, like, I hope that, I honestly do hope that they explore that family dynamic of him coming out. I hope they explore that, because not only will it help like young boys and girls that are dealing with that, but it'll help their parents that read comic books understand as well. You know what I'm saying? So that the father, Superman, there you go, needs to come on board and show support for his son. There you go. If they do that, that's what I mean by doing the story justice. Is if it's gonna mean something, let it mean something. But if you're just doing it so that they can kiss,
Superman, when they write the first 2-3 issues, either Lois or Superman don't need to be okay with it, and then they need to write it so they come around.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I don't understand but yeah, that's a great storyline, great point for him, to show that. But
I think it's necessary for a Superman to show support, and I think it's necessary for a Superman to show. I agree with Max. I think it's necessary for Superman to show support, and it would be cool if Lois didn't agree, so that the traditional way of looking at it is thrown out the window, because there's women that don't agree with it too, right? We got to stop showing fathers as these negative creatures. If he supports him being the strongest man in the universe, right? If he supports him, I mean, this dude punched through time and space. He flew backwards around the world and reversed time, which is impossible. But he did.
Yeah, but that's because he didn't.
Man used to shoot rainbows from his fingers, bro.
He didn't meet Ultron with all the Infinity Stones. All Ultron had to do was be like, all suns in this universe is red. Superman.
Listen, Superman solos the Marvel Cinematic Universe by himself.
No, he don't.
He solos MCU.
Marvel? No, he don't.
He solos.
No, hold on. We're gonna say that. That's next week's topic. That's next week's topic. We're gonna come back on that. Anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey, I was gonna say Superman had a funny or weird dynamic in Young Justice when he found out that Superboy was actually from him, and it was kind of weird. Like, he didn't really want to it took Batman to actually push him to actually start a relationship with him.
Yeah,
and that's pretty interesting. He found out he was a father, and he was just kind of standoffish. So
well, when you find out
that's
you're a
what
father
I'm
of some
saying.
kid you can have sex for.
But that's what no, you got to understand, that this is the first time they got something right in DC. They actually went back to an older issue for why Superman responded that way, because it was stated previously that Kryptonian and human DNA could not reproduce. Right. And that's why he's never had a child. So now he has a child, him saying, well, wait, that can't be my kid. Kryptonian DNA doesn't mix with human DNA.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. They just got to do that with everything that they do when they touch on these subjects, if you ask me.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Now we're moving on. Great conversation, by the way, but we're short on time. We're gonna move into the next subject. And the next subject goes back into the question of who will save the DC universe, the DEU, as we will call it. Will it be Flash?
Tell me something. You can go anywhere you want, right? Any timeline, any universe. Why do you want to stay? I'd just like to say this one. You change the future. And you change the past.
You know this Michael Keaton, bro. You know this Michael Keaton, bro.
Yo, dude.
That's Michael Keaton Batmobile, bro. That's Michael Keaton Batmobile.
Yo, that's cold right there, bro.
So
That hey.
I'm Nick Nimmin, and I'm.
Hey, what's my next option? What's my next option though?
well,
What's my next option?
We're gonna get into that. Do y'all want to just go ahead and watch all 3 trailers?
Yeah, let's watch. Let's see what all the options are.
Throw them in there.
No problem. No problem.
Because this is my first time seeing them. I haven't had a chance to check out the trailers and none of that. So I checked out the Shazam one, but
oh, this is gonna be a good Batman though. But is this all DCEU or is it separate?
yeah.
Oh, it is? Oh, this light is gonna be good.
Fear is a tool. When that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning. I've been trying to reach you. Fucking God! This is a bounty game, and prisoners to match.
I can take care of myself.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left. I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart. Get everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
I'm vengeance. It's black and blue and dead all over. Dick.
I got you! I got you!
Yeah, that's cold, bro.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
March 4th. So they got a date.
Okay. What's my last? Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
oh yeah.
Yeah, see this what I'm talking about right here.
Today's most talked about.
Oh yeah.
The best place to
Wait a
find
minute.
the one. Whatever
It's
you're
longer.
into, more into it through the podcast. She's on the one you've been listening for right now, free on Spotify.
Greetings, DC fandom and dumbers. Ezra Miller here. Live from the
Hold
set of
on.
Factions of this. We're very excited to show you the movie.
Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
Unforgivable.
Let's start all over.
The bullshittery has struck.
I'm gonna talk to this whole part because I already seen it. Like that. I'm just
It's
like
boring
that.
now.
I already seen this. I don't care.
She's out.
The Rock. Can you smell? Whew.
Let's go. Make sure you hit pause on it.
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Yo, first of
That
all,
song The Rock was on. That rap song.
my man said, "Do you smell?" That's an actual comment. But The Rock is cooking.
And the whole crowd
says those days, man.
Cooking.
Doesn't matter who you are.
Oh, Mascara del Panteon. They be like, what's your name? It doesn't matter what your name.
Okay.
Naomi, that's right, Big Red. Naomi, we talk about her. So here's my 2 cents. I'm gonna jump in first. I need to grab my pork chop sandwich while I'm listening to y'all. Here's my prediction. While Batman and the Flash will probably be some awesome movies, Black Adam is going to be the one I would say is going to be like Black Panther. And my reasons behind this is because just like everybody knew about Black Panther,
yeah,
they know about Black Adam, and then they bringing in an all-star cast because the Birdman, we had to look up his cast name. There's a couple other cast members, and then the guy who played James Bond, Brosnan, he's Dr. Fate, and the other part is Black Adam starring The Rock.
Yeah,
I mean, that's all.
I just want to go on record. I want to go on record and say I feel misled because I felt like you were asking who would save it as like who the hero would be that would save the DCEU from Black Adam. I didn't realize that you were asking the question of which movie was going to save it because hands down Black Adam is.
Yeah, it's like when we ask who's going to save the world from my comics, it would be me because you two are villains. And I'm like,
why I gotta be I'm more like an anti-hero.
No, because you change it to your alter persona.
Again, anti-hero still, it's like Moon Knight. You know what I'm saying? It's like Moon Knight. You know what I'm saying? He's still an anti-hero, but his tactics sometimes are questionable.
and then Midnight Kevin Samuel assassin over here.
Don't overtalk me.
Right.
Don't overtalk me.
But you know, every episode, this got to happen to him.
Everyone. Because he earned it. He deserves it. He deserves it. He's been running them up too often.
Don't overtalk me.
Yo, I love this show, man. I love this show. But no, for real though, I really hope they I hope they do a line-wide reboot for DC. And I hope they use the Flash movie to do it.
They are. They said the Flash movie is gonna rewrite it's gonna do Flashpoint, and that's gonna be the start of the new DCEU. Off the top of my head,
comes back from that.
Right. I'm thinking Supergirl is in the Flashpoint movie instead of Superman.
Because they need, and I think good on DC for really, DC editors and your film content makers and stuff like that. Good on y'all for realizing that y'all had gave us a crap product and y'all trying to make it right. Good on y'all, because if I gotta watch Aquaman one more time, simply because Jason Momoa is in it, I'm gonna hurt somebody.
See, that's exactly how I'm feeling right now. It's like I'm skeptical because in the past, like these huge projects have come out, like the previews for it and stuff, and it's just like sometimes they flop, and like DC has a history of doing that. Marvel, like they keep it up there. But like, I remember when Batman Superman came out, I
Marvel
was
got a
excited.
history.
Now watch the
Marvel
movie.
got a
I'm like,
history.
I mean, have we not forgotten Punisher Warzone?
Right.
That was a trash ass movie that Marvel put out.
Oh.
But
how about all of the X-Men up until Dark Phoenix? All of the X-Men up until Dark Phoenix.
That's before MCU.
Even what's X-Men 3? Listen, no matter how much mugs want to say, oh, that's not a part of the MCU. No, it's a part of the whole comic book movie world. And even we can go DC and Marvel in together.
That's how y'all.
But guess what? I would go
even make money off of it. You got to equate it. Midnight Assassin. You got to equate it because Marvel's name was on it.
It's and they put in the beginning, it's loosely based on Marvel characters because they changed the storyline and also some origins. But originally, it's all from Marvel.
You're right. Amber Heard. Yeah, Amber Heard. Yeah, she should be fired anyway.
Here we go. We not.
Yeah,
we not even.
I don't care.
We're not even talking about Amber Heard and Aquaman.
What's the deal with that, bro? What's the deal with Amber Heard, though?
God damn. We're not talking about Amber Heard and Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? What is wrong
she beat Johnny Depp. Cut his finger off, bro. Cut his finger live. Try to go across and be like, oh, I'm out here, advocating for like domestic violence.
Hey Siri.
She the abuser, bro.
Hey Siri. Set timer for 3 minutes. Y'all can talk about Amber Heard. I'm gonna fix me a pork chop sandwich.
We ain't protecting
What's
her.
up with the hey, clue me in, Midnight. What's up with this Amber Heard thing?
That's what I'm saying. Like she was the abuser. She was saying that Johnny Depp was abusing me and stuff, and it was like both ways. Like, but they didn't say it was going both ways. They was just saying he was abusing her, and he got fired and released from a lot of like projects and stuff. And then she was like going on speaking at different feminist rallies and everything. And then all of a sudden she was like not supposed to say something about something. And she broke that deal. So Johnny Depp like released these tapes and it went to show that she cut his finger off. She was abusive. Every time he tried to walk away, she would like try to fight it. She was the aggressor the whole time, bro. The whole time she was the aggressor. And he want to sit over here and be like, oh, we ain't gonna talk about Amber Heard. Yeah, we gonna talk about Amber Heard. Yeah, she don't need to be on the Aquaman movie. No, she need to be fired, bro. Like, yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Hey man, like based solely upon what you said, if that is the sequence of events and the way things went down, then I agree with you, homie, because if it was a man that had done it, he would have lost his job. So, I agree. I agree.
Johnny Depp got released from Pirates, from the Beast movie, I can't remember that movie, but he was
wonderful, whatever. The Wonderful Beast. Yeah.
They took him off of that. It's like he got affected, for whatever. And there's all these like different stories, like this is like outside where. But why is she still an Aquaman? I get it. They like but it's just the principle, man. Like,
I mean, I can go with you on that, bro, because like, listen, domestic violence is some of the worst things ever in the world, right? You know what I'm saying? Like. And like honestly, Disney needs to relook at Beauty and the Beast because that's Stockholm syndrome at its finest. But anyway, yes, if she was the aggressor in this, listen, whether Johnny Depp put his hands on her, he's wrong. Regardless how it went, and he should have been let go from those projects. As the company should take that stance. They should take the stance for moral correctness. You know what I mean? And so they should. The thing is if what's good for Johnny is good for her, she needs to come off Aquaman.
Yep. Exactly. I mean, there's too many women out there that are going through like real horror stories with domestic violence. Like real horror stories. And they're really getting hurt out there. And here she comes faking the funk. And then she's the main aggressor. Like she's the abuser. Like, get rid of her.
Here's the thing, because we only got until he's done with his pork chop sandwich to discuss this. So here's the thing with domestic, her being the aggressor, right? Here's the thing with domestic violence. I know that's not what this show is about, but let's look at it from a comic book perspective, right? From a comic book perspective, Hank Pym was an abuser. He's an alcoholic. It was a solo kind of thing, right? There's never been a depiction of what a toxic relationship looks like, which leads to domestic violence, right? From a comic book standpoint that I can remember. If I'm wrong, then let me know. But listen, women, not giving any excuses or passes, but women, when they're the aggressor, have normally dealt with significant emotional abuse inside of the relationship. And that kind of changes the dynamic of how you look at things, because men, as men, we look at physicality and using our hands. That to us would be and equate to abuse if we did that to a woman, right? We don't look at what we say, maybe not sleeping in the same bed at night or whatever else kind of withholding of love from her that she deemed to be abusive. So then she lashed out the way that she felt that that he would understand it, which is physically. Doesn't excuse either of their behaviors, right? She does need to be fired, but let's not just point the finger at her unless we know everything, because there could be so much more to the story. And then we come off like we're just being like, oh no, kill that woman, when there's been so many males that have been aggressors that have gotten away with it and we haven't come out.
You know what I'm saying? He played his part. He got.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on to the next subject. They had 4 minutes.
Nah, she need to get her punishment, bro.
Come on, man. Let's move on.
Oh my God.
Nah, let's move on. I'm with Frank. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Listen, all y'all points are great, but we beat this dead horse.
Oh yeah, it's a lie.
All right, let's get back into the subject at hand.
What we came to do. I don't know what you come to do.
Right. Which movie y'all think gonna save the DCEU? I mean, I think they're going in the right direction right now.
Canonically, by canon, I think Flash. By gross sales, Black Adam.
That's what
I mean, yeah, they've got a good point, but just like I said before, I'm like, I have to see it for myself. It's hard for me to guess, just for the simple fact, like, they come out with stuff in the past. It's had my expectations up here, and I've been just like let down. So it just, I just have to wait and see.
All right, cool. Before we move on to the next subject, we're gonna have a word from our sponsor.
Let's go.
Got that plate.
No, man, I ordered the chicken wings. You got the jalapeno poppers. Why you got your dick bigger than my chicken wings? Back at it with the foolishness. Listen, I don't know which one of y'all told Zuckerberg that we wanted the carry emoji. That is not the emoji we wanted. We wanted the middle finger button. Because some of y'all's posts deserve the middle finger.
Exactly.
But now I gotta choose from angry. I'm not angry. I just want to tell you to go fuck yourself. So Zuckerberg, if you listen, give us the option to tell people to go fuck themselves. I'm gonna post this, and if I go to jail, y'all better put money on my books. And I missed. Shit.
Why can't you go back?
Yeah, you going to Facebook jail for real.
It's an honest critique, man. It's an honest critique. I don't know who keeps letting that dude out, man. I try to keep him under wraps. He keeps getting out of his cages and he makes these videos. And I don't support him. I don't support it.
I loved it. And you got a great point. We do.
That's not me. That's Mac, man. That's not me. That's Mac. That's not me. I didn't do that. That's Matt. That's not me. I was asleep during that.
Okay, but guess what? If they say Bruce Banner the Hulk, both of you mugs going to jail. You ain't.
Hey, that's true. If they catch him, they call us. If they catch him, they call us.
Superman and Clark Kent, both of y'all going to jail. Killer Frost and Caitlin, both of them going to jail.
Oh, that was a good episode. That was a good episode.
I know. But hey, before we move on, and get back to what we was talking about, who gonna say the DCEU? Make sure y'all check out Dave Wesley's show tomorrow. It's at 7 o'clock or 7:30?
7 p.m. Yeah, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. in all seriousness. What's the subject gonna be?
So we're going to be talking about Derek Chauvin and just the way the world is going now, and to see if we're actually in a place where the world is saying enough is enough. So I ain't going to give away too much, man. The conversation is going to be definitely about what we're seeing in our own backyards. We're going to try to make it a little comical. We always try to bring the funny, but we going to punch you in the mouth with the truth too. So
exactly. All right, so let's get into these comments real fast with MDP.
The DCEU is the Rock's home. You know what? I think they could stretch his movie lifespan out for at least 4 films. They could give him like a Thanos role. It would be the first time they did it where a villain got a feature film. You know what I'm saying? And DC been doing that, so they could literally set it up. To Black Adam actually, having a feature film and then being the underlying antagonist if they're going to do a cohesive universe. I still have yet to decide whether or not they're doing that.
Big Dog, what you got to say about it?
No, I mean that's a pretty good concept. Like, I mean, I'm gonna see it because The Rock's in it anyway. Like, I'm just like, yo, I can smell what The Rock is cooking. Yeah, right. Like they could take that like further if they like kind of focused on him, but made his character like Thanos level and just kind of like made a series with it. I mean, that would be pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean make his character Thanos level? He is Thanos level.
No, I mean series wise, like
yeah.
But anyway,
make a series out of it.
Yes, Black Adam was solo Thanos, but what I'm saying is they're giving him a movie. They didn't give Thanos a movie. Thanos just had cameo appearances at the end of other movies. You know what I'm saying? And then inside of like, what was it, Guardians of the Galaxy, he had a couple cameos in there, right? This will be the first time that the major villain of the storyline got his own story. And then if they took him from that story and then intertwined it into the new movies that they got coming, then you exalt him to like that universal threat that Thanos is. One-on-one, yes, Black Adam can handle Thanos. But when it comes to a universal level, no, Thanos is a universal level threat. Black Adam is a one planet at a time threat.
Hold on now.
It's kind of like Beowulf and Grendel. Like Grendel, Grendel was a bad guy, but then they like after the Beowulf stories were done, they came back and focused on Grendel and they showed his perspective as he dealt with Beowulf.
Right.
I thought Marvel's greatest accomplishment was to show you that Infinity Wars and Endgame was a Thanos movie. The villain is a villain-led movie. That's what was said.
Yeah, villain-led, but the title was Avengers. Avengers Infinity War.
I get what you're saying.
Venom is an anti-hero.
Well, Black Adam is an anti-hero.
Even in the movie, he's an anti-hero.
Black Adam is an anti-hero.
No.
Yeah.
Black Adam was a villain. He choked the dude until he turned into dust. That's villainous. That's a villainous move, sir. He's a conqueror. He's not an anti-hero. He's looked at more of an anti-hero today because they don't put him in those large-scale conflicts with the Justice League anymore. They made him the ruler of Kahndaq. so he's more of a anti-hero now, but every aspect of everything he is villainous.
So how did Loki become an anti-villain? I feel like Loki's worse or the same.
Loki's a villain.
Adam. Yeah.
Loki's a villain. He's not an anti-hero. He's a villain that was in a fucked up position and made a sacrificial play. You know what I'm saying? An attempted a sacrificial play to try to kill Thanos. But he's a villain. But villains still look out for themselves too. That doesn't mean that they're good people. Loki looked out for his own interests. Same thing with the show. Everything about the show was Loki looking out for his own interests. That's not an anti-hero. That's a fucking villain.
Yeah, because if the circumstances were changed in the environment, then Loki would choose to do the evil thing even after the end of the show. Even after Kang and all that. Like, he would still go back to being same old Loki. See, if there's a universe that needs to be saved from Gal Gadot dropping a ball as hard as 1984, they got the most electrifying man in sports entertainment who invents electricity! Oh,
hey.
The Rock!
Look down there. Look at that down. Charles Hayes in the third.
Justice League.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He worked with the Justice League, but that was, yes, Black Adam worked with the Justice League, but it's because the circumstances fit him. That doesn't make him a hero.
So he's an anti-villain?
No, he's a selfish prick.
All right. So I think it was decided on what movie we kind of feel like together is gonna save the DC.
Black Adam, hands down.
We'll say Black Adam, hands down. Then number 2, Flash.
Flash, yeah.
3 was the Batman. And then, of course, they had some other shows that came out this past weekend. Young Justice, they just dropped their 4th season. They had 2 episodes out. I didn't get to catch it. I think, did you catch it?
Yeah.
Night?
Yeah, I caught it.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah. Yeah,
all right.
Because I see where they're going. Like they're, I don't want to give away too much, but I see the direction they're trying to take it. As like, towards the end, they were going more like social justice type and kind of like, going, through different scenarios and stuff. So they're kind of taking that even more in that direction with the start of this new season. So yeah, check it out.
Right. Right. And then they also dropped Injustice.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I
haven't checked that out. I'm trying to check that out tonight.
Yeah, I watched that. I told you I watched that.
I think next week we need to do a review of that Injustice movie.
Oh yeah. We need to. Yeah, everybody needs to watch that and come back and talk about that.
Hold on. So the 2 subjects for next week, don't let me forget, is we're going to discuss Injustice, and the other one is going to be Superman solos the MCU. That came out of this guy's mouth over here that talked trash about Justice League Snyder Cut. That guy.
Power for power, he solos the Marvel Universe.
Hey, go ahead and mute that guy right there. Mute that guy.
Yeah.
My
time. So what we're going to do is,
hey, how you doing?
We're going to move it.
Yeah. Man, it's such a great show. It's a great show.
That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you got to really let a mug know. If you ain't watched all the movies.
Yeah. You got to flush out the negativity.
Like, come on now. Yeah. Now you on the bottom. Now you on the bottom taking it.
Hey, look, man. Hey, I'm just here to speak the truth, man. I can't help it that y'all don't agree with it. It is what it is. Snyder Cut suck.
All right.
Dave, go somewhere.
since Dave Wesley wasn't here last week, he gonna have to be the tiebreaker. All right, because we had for last week's cosplay, we had a actual 3-way ties. 2 votes for Celine, 2 votes for Chunks, and 2 votes for I can't even say her name. Say her name?
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka Tano. Yeah,
Ahsoka Tano.
All right, so Mr. Wesley,
can I get the pictures one more time? All right. I made my decision. Off of sheer accuracy, Trunks.
Who? Trunks.
Off of sheer accuracy, the way that his pants fit, the shoes, the belt, the jacket, the sword, right down to the way that the hair is drawn, and to be able to pull drawn hair in that style out and put it into a wig on top of the head where it makes sense, and then the iconic burning attack pose, hands down, he's the winner, man.
Okay.
All right.
So there we have it. We have a winner for the week. It's Tonks, and then we're gonna go into
Trunks,
man. Not Tonks. We ain't from the hood.
Listen here, Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. I brung it back. Anyways, I just went outside and wiped off my steering wheel. We looking up the street. Get on me, man.
Got these strawberries on the street.
Hey, say Batman. All right, so
Batman.
next week. All right, let's get into next week. You ready? No. Before we get into next week, let's go ahead and have a word from our sponsors. And no, Dave and Max Store, we can't black out the back. So what we'll do is we'll just kick y'all off screen.
Show me your completely useless secret talent.
Yeah, I ain't know I had that talent.
Oh god.
Bruh, something wrong with you, man. Something is wrong with you, dog. Something wrong with you.
There's a lot wrong with me.
So I'm gonna say,
I support Nick Greer in his quest to end his thirst and pick Ahsoka. You know what I'm saying? Because I know why Midnight Assassin picked number one. I know that's who you picked. I know that's who you picked.
Yeah.
Because I can see the thirst on you. You got the white stuff in the corner of your mouth. I can see the thirst on you.
There was no thirst. There was a lot of thirst.
Bro, I know 19 girls that had that outfit.
Well, show them.
That's not cosplay. What is this dude doing?
Show us the pictures.
Bro, is this man about to is this man about to rip his eyebrows off on live camera? Please do that.
I just want to say, I want to be the Black Boys. I think that Midnight Assassin's last video set us back a couple decades.
Yeah, at least 20 years. At least 20 years. He did single-handedly set black people back 20 years with that.
Yeah, at least 28 days.
At a minimum a month, but max 20 years. Minimum he set us back 30 days. Like we gonna have to bring him up to the Black Tribunal and review his black card because this is ridiculous.
Don't overtalk me. He deflected. See, that's the problem.
All right. Let's get back serious for a moment. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring up the cosplay for the week. And honestly, I'm gonna say the best for last because honestly, well, we'll go here. All right, so the first one it's all ladies.
Oh, so that's Spider-Woman?
Yeah, it's Spider-Woman. All right, so we have Spider-Woman, and then we have
that was
Jubilee. Jubilee.
All right. Jubilee. And then this one.
Oh, that's Aaliyah. That looked like Aaliyah too, man. From the vampire.
Yo, man.
That looked like her too, bro. Like, yeah, she nailed that one. I see why you said this was bad. Like, she looked like Aaliyah.
That, I mean, it's tough, but it's not like tough.
Not clearly so far. The Rock wins. The Rock wins this competition already.
Yeah.
So check this out.
My camera, man.
Huh?
Did my camera get all blurry for no reason?
Yeah, it's all blurry.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. Anyways, Spider. Hey, it goes. Anyway, so do your pick. Spider Woman.
Spider Woman.
Jubilee.
Oh, useless Jubilee.
Acosta. I can't even say her name.
I mean, I don't know her real name in the movie, but I mean, she looked like Aaliyah. Like,
I can tell y'all right now, do not put who won in the comments. Well, you can, but then at the same time, after the video has closed,
Queen of the Damn.
Right. Go in the comment section and put your vote. We will tally it up next week and let you know who won. I can already tell you my vote is for Queen of the Damn because actually, and I'll bring it up next week. She had like 4 pictures on there. And when I clicked on it, I actually thought it was Aaliyah. So, actually, in my opinion, that's the worst picture that she had. Anyways.
Moscato no Petia, he talking about Jubilee. She was the most useless X-Men. Coming out with her.
Jubilee was not useless, bro. Jubilee was not useless, bro. She was not. She was not useless at all.
She was useless. She shouldn't have been on no missions, man. She was a liability. They should have left her back in the back with the control room or something on the computers.
Nah.
Throwing sparkles at bad guys. It didn't hurt nobody.
You know who they need to bring in with Wolverine and maybe X-23 is Shadowcat. What happened? Oh, he dropped off. It's Shadowcat. Device not connected. All right. So what's on the itinerary? What was left on the itinerary? Yeah, we had an itinerary this time. That's right. I got up and got a bite of some food. Look, they be on me.
Some food.
I was starving. I was starving, Mons. All right. Hey, I want to give a shout out to the war fields over there because even though they don't watch or like in the comic book stuff, they tune in to the channel and give support. And that's real support. So we'd like to say thank you. All right. So what was the itinerary? What was on the itinerary? We waiting on Wesley to come back. Oh, do we want to watch? Do we want to watch the long commercial or not?
Is he commercial? No. You say, the new cosplay closeout commercial.
I mean,
yeah, roll it.
Y'all want to see Dave Wesley's because he's a Slack comedian too.
Yeah, he's a comedian for real.
Let me share screens here.
Yeah, your boy, your boy Dave is talented.
Which one is that? Y'all ready? It's 3 minutes long.
Man's dead, baby.
Oh, yeah. Kids. Awesome. Big booty girls bouncing the disco beat.
Oh man!
Wait, what happened?
Oh, this man got hit by the ghost of Teddy Riley's internet.
Oh
man! All right, we're gonna pull it off. It started spinning. So I don't think it's fully downloaded. I'll get it fully downloaded and play it next week. Or y'all can tune in to in all seriousness tomorrow and give you a preview of it.
In all seriousness of the podcast, man, I'm telling you, we have a good time over there, man. Y'all are more than welcome, man. You know, we don't talk about comics, but we talk about the other aspects of the world. So it's fun. You know, Frank comes over there with us. You know, it's good times, man. I really appreciate it.
I'll be over there too.
Yeah. We don't tell people that in public though.
Anyways, we are at 59 minutes and 29 seconds, 0.320044, 35, 36. All right, so we're gonna get ready to close this thing out. And of course, we're gonna do it Wesley style. Do you have anything in your closing comments there, Dave Wesley?
Nah, actually, hey, thanks for having me again. I hope I can be a mainstay and come on here. I enjoy wilding out with y'all guys, man. This is fun. Gets me away from the serious topics that I talk about. So it's really good prime for tomorrow.
All right, outstanding. And I don't have anything to add, and I'm gonna ask this guy here, and I don't want to ask him. I really don't want to ask you to do this.
I'm glad you asked me because I've got a lot to add. I've got like about an hour to talk about stuff because I'm long-winded, and that's what
No,
I'm good, bro. I'm good. You good,
man.
Yo, hey, make sure you catch Dave tomorrow, 7 p.m. on the channel in All Serious Podcast. Other than that, Charles Hayes III, bringing that out.
MYECOMICS is the best. I guess you know why I'm on one.
Hey man, didn't I tell you not to ever do it for real? We supposed to always, no matter what, be fighting. You always supposed to be on the. Oh, we still live. Hold on.